Come on. Yep. Yeah. Quite a bit of difference there. What's up, guys? BrunsNick's back, and it's time to introduce a new color in the Raw Hammer series, the Raw Hammer Black, Purple, and Teal. So last year I did a review on the Raw Hammer Hybrid. This year we got a new pearl and also a new hybrid color, but we're only going to throw the pearl in this video. I'm going to put the Raw Hammer to the test as an entry-level performance ball. We're going to have SPECTO running to look at some of the numbers along the way, and we're going to play with surfaces towards the end of the video, so stick around and watch that. So before we get to all that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now, let's see what this Raw Hammer Pearl does out on the lanes. All right, time to talk about Raw Hammer Pearl. So, juiced pearl cover stock, exact same core as the Raw Hammer series, no changes there. RG mid-range, 2.53 differential, kind of in the middle on the low side, 038. So with that juiced pearl, last year I tested out the hybrid, we're going for the pearl, but the hybrids do have a new color this year with the blue, black, orange. A very good looking bowling ball, updated for 2024. I'm gonna leave this right here so everybody can check on it. So later in the video, just like we did with the last Raw Hammer, we're gonna hit it with some surface to really show how these entry performer balls can perform when you take that factory high gloss polish off of it. So we're gonna see, we'll wait till later. So for now, we're gonna throw this out of box. We're gonna start it out right. We're gonna move a little bit in. I don't know if we'll get the full range of motion that we normally do in review videos, because this ball is not meant to go left to right, coast to coast, unless you bowl on very, very dry lanes, or you just don't have a lot of ball speed. So we're gonna try it out. Start at 15 board with my left foot. We're gonna play this straighter, and being high factory polish here, we're gonna see if this ball can slow down enough to hook and how straight this ball will play. Okay, yeah, pretty mellow. Very mellow with that first shot. You know, when you get to the entry performers, you know, this ball doesn't have HK22 or any of the high performance, real big technology with the cover stocks. So you're getting a ball you can really learn how to hook with. So for you new bowlers tuning into the channel, looking for your first ball, Raw Hammers, very popular to go with. There's solid, there's pearls, there's hybrids, so a lot to choose from. Talk to your pro shop about which one would be best for you starting out. But really, any of them would be great to start out, because you're gonna get a ball that's gonna perform. It's gonna hook a little bit, not a lot, but that's where the other balls come in. And when you start getting more into bowling and you add those other balls to your arsenal, now you have a dry lane ball, you have a ball for mid-range, you got a ball for heavy oil. You got that whole sequence there. Let's try that again. Played it pretty straight there. Didn't really try to do a whole lot down lane. It's out wider. Hook. Yeah, that's asking a lot. So with that high factory finish, it really does two things. One, it looks really great on a shelf. These bowling balls, when you get them, they're not set in stone, right? You can adjust the surface, and that's what we're gonna do later. That's what I had to do with that Raw Hammer Hybrid. These bowling balls are just for the heavy oil conditions I bowl on, or for even this pattern. You know, this pattern is a house shot, but it has a lot of oil in the middle. The crown jewel pattern is a 43-foot pattern. A lot of oil in the middle, not a lot of oil to the outside, but still, when the ball doesn't flare a lot, it's not going to give you a lot of hook potential, at least out of the box. So we're going to see what this ball does here. One more shot. I want to kind of line up to strike. Better. Here it comes. Okay. So really shutting down the angles and playing right up the dry boards. You can get that ball to turn over. So we're going to do something a little different in this video. I'm going to throw one shot in all the different zones. And we're going to get one to try to see, get around the pocket, and then I'm going to hit the ball with some surface and then go through the sequence one more time, and we're going to see what happens. I think this could be pretty interesting. So let's do it. Let's move 5 left. Let's go through it and see what the ball does. So we'll be on 20 with this shot, and I'm going to try to throw a good honest shot and see what happens. Yep. So when you start getting away from the pocket too much, especially on an oil pattern that hasn't broken down, this is definitely not a dry house shot. you run into issues where the ball doesn't want to hook. It's going to skid through the front and not want to hook on the back. Let's try another shot here. We're moving 5 more. We're 10 left. Left foot's on 25. I slowed it way down. Yep, all right, flat hit. I think you're really gonna see what this ball can do once we apply some surface. And we're not gonna make it super dull. I just have a 2000 pad, which is right in the middle. But let's move another 5. 15 left. Left foot on 30. That ball got back to the pocket, but it didn't hit with much authority now, did it? That's really slow. Yeah, it got back. I really had to gear down and get that ball to slow down and hook. I really had to try. So far, I haven't hit the pocket flush yet. Let's do one more. We're gonna be 20 left. As far as I go, left foot's on 35 now. Let's see if this ball can even hit the head pin. I don't know. No way. Yeah, no way. All right. Surface time. As you can see, I got a 2000 pad. It's gonna hit it by hand. I'm gonna lean into it pretty good. And then we're gonna see the difference between all those zones now. So I'm gonna start from the 20 board spot and we're gonna move in. So let's hit it. I always want to do circular motions in a uniform manner all the way across the ball. Get all the spots, get them nice and roughed up, nice and even all the way. Make sure you get all the track, the back side of the ball. Don't forget the under, all around. Okay, let's wipe off all this. And I got it on the shirt too, but that's all right. So now we can see the factory surface is now a nice 2000 by hand. So let's throw another shot. We're gonna be 20 left now. I'm sorry, we're gonna be on 20, not 20 left. So this is where the differences are gonna be, and we'll try to show them side by side there at the end there. Okay, so it struck. Can't quite remember what the first one did. I think I 2-pin or 2-8-10 actually in the first one. And this one I feel like I threw it harder. Now you can see the flare a little bit. Now that we got surface on there, so there is some flare in this ball. So it'll be the 10 left spot now would be on 25. And we're gonna throw that same shot. Come on, yep. Yeah, quite a bit of difference there. I think I had that flat half pocket hit before, and I probably got this one out just a little bit wider, but picked up, went high flush. It's completely changed the way the ball rolls. All right, let's move another one. Move 5 more. Be on 30 board. Quite a bit of swing. I don't recall where this one did. It might have hooked. I think I got this one back, yeah. What do you say? All right. Can't strike in all of them, but I can be more aggressive with my speed and my launch angle and get it out there. Know that the ball's got a chance, but compared to shiny, I feel like I can get my speed up a little bit because I know the ball's gonna dig in and slow down. Let's try one more shot on 35, sorry, and see if we can't get this ball to slow down, shape up, and hook through the pins. There it comes. Yeah, big difference there. So I just wanted to show kind of a demo of how the factory surface is not the end-all be-all. Adjust it for your game. I'm gonna throw a couple more shots now that it's dull. I'm gonna move back further right and play more of my speed, my game, and play it straighter. Now, even though the ball is duller now, I can play straighter angles with more speed. So I'm gonna go back to where I started on 15. And we're gonna play this shot again with the regular everything. That's it. You close up your angles, throw it harder like you want, and you get that response you want out of a ball that's entry level. So surface is key, and raw hammers, very popular line, one of the most in the industry. A lot of good colors, 2 updated with the pearl and the hybrid that you saw. So if you have any questions, comments, put them in below. I read them all and respond to most. Check out the merch, Inside Bowling, links in the description. Talk to you guys soon. Please subscribe.